This video lesson is on interest groups. What role do interest groups have in influencing public policy? Interest groups are private organizations whose members share certain views and work to shape public policy. Public policy includes all of the goals a government sets and the various courses of action it pursues as it attempts to realize these goals. How can we compare and contrast political parties and interest groups? Political parties are responsible for the nominating process, while interest groups hope to influence those nominations. Political parties are interested in winning elections and controlling government, while interest groups are interested in influencing the policies created by government. Political parties concern themselves with the whole range of public affairs, while interest groups tend to focus on issues that their members are concerned about. Why do people see interest groups as both good and bad for American politics? Interest groups raise awareness of public affairs, represent people who share similar beliefs, provide specialized information to government agencies and legislatures, keep tabs on various public agencies and officials, and are vehicles for political participation. Some groups have an influence far out of proportion to their size or importance. It can be difficult to tell who or how many people are served by a group. Groups do not always represent the views of the people they claim to speak for, and in rare cases, groups use tactics such as bribery and threats. How has the American tradition of joining organizations resulted in a wide range of interest groups? Most interest groups have been founded on the basis of economic interest, especially business, labor, agricultural, and professional interests. Some are grounded in geographic area. Some are based on a cause or idea, such as environmental protection. Some promote the welfare of certain groups of people, such as retired citizens. Some are run by religious organizations. What is the purpose of public interest groups? A public interest group is an interest group that seeks to institute certain public policies that will benefit all or most of the people in the country, whether or not they belong to that organization. What are interest groups' three major goals in influencing public opinion? To supply information in support of the group's interests, to build a positive image for the group, and to promote a particular public policy. How do interest groups use propaganda to persuade people to adopt their point of view? Propaganda is a technique of persuasion aimed at influencing individual or group behaviors. Its goal is to create a particular belief, which may be true or false, and it presents only one side of an issue. How do interest groups try to influence political parties and elections? Political action committees, also known as PACs, raise and distribute money to candidates who will further their goals. Super PACs may raise unlimited sums of money from corporations, unions, associations, and individuals, then spend unlimited sums to overtly advocate for or against political candidates. How does lobbying bring groups pressure to bear on the process of making public policy? Lobbying is an activity by which a group pressures legislatures and influences the legislative process. Lobbying carries beyond the legislature. It is brought into government agencies, the executive branch, and even the courts.